Ready? Okay, is anybody absent? Okay. All right, guys. So you just came in, and for your warm-up, you had to write 3 sentences on what you remember about probability. So now that you've had a chance to think about that and write down what you remember about probability, I would like for you to discuss with the person sitting next to you or behind you and compare what you talked about, what you wrote down, okay? So go ahead. I'm going to give you about 2 minutes to talk about what you wrote down on your paper, and then we'll come back. Go ahead. That's good. You guys remember the probability was dividing the chances. Okay, guys, so I walked around and I heard a lot of great conversations going. I could hear you guys talking about probability and what you remembered from 6th grade, so that was great. We're going to connect to that, but first, I heard some great stuff going on over here. Anar, will you share one of the things that you wrote down?
If you're trying to figure out how many options are, like if you word problems like 8 shirts, 3 ties, 2 pairs of pants, you multiply all of those numbers together.
Okay, excellent. So we know that multiplying is a big part of finding probability, okay? And Matthew, what was something that y'all talked about?
Well, we talked about how things like probability, it can change very rapidly when it comes to things like Timmy pulled a marble out of a bag out of 6, and he could either put it back or he could have just left it there, and that could have changed the entire problem right there, so it could change very, very quickly.
Absolutely. So that's getting into independent and dependent events, and we are definitely going to go into that further. That was a great thing to share. And Jarrett, what was one thing y'all talked about over here?
You can't forget to simplify where you'll get the problem from.
Yeah, on the answer choices, it's always going to be in a reduced form, so make sure you are reducing. Does it matter? I want y'all to talk one more time. I want you to talk with your partner, and I want you to decide, does it matter if you reduce before you multiply, or do you have to reduce after? So talk about that with your partner, and then we'll come back. All right, let's come back. Jonas, what did y'all say?
Well, you have to do it after.
He says after. Dakota, what did y'all say?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Did anybody say before? Okay, we got Madison said before over here. Okay, so let's put you guys to the experiment, you guys to the test. I want you to, let's say the probability of something is 2 out of 4, and another probability is 2 out of 4. So I want this half of the room to solve it, multiply it, and reduce after. I want this half of the room to reduce it before they multiply and then multiply. Go. 2/4 times 2/4. This side is reducing after, this side is reducing before. Okay, Mike, will you share please what the after group got?
1/4.
1/4. And Alyssa, will you
1/4.
share with, oh, 1/4. Okay, so did you get that too?
Yes.
Did you get that too? Yeah. Okay. All right. Excellent. You guys did a great job. So it didn't matter. It didn't matter. All right. Dakota, high five up top. It didn't matter if you reduced before or after. Okay, class, I want you to go ahead and work out problem number 2. I want you to work it out by yourself. All right, I'm going to give you about a minute and a half to work out this problem on your own, and then we'll talk about it. So go ahead and start. All right, Madison, what did you need to identify so that you could work this problem out correctly? I heard you and Anar having a great conversation.
Well, I knew that there were 2 separate events, and so we needed 2 different fractions to multiply.
That's right. And what do we call 2 separate events?
Composite.
Jonas.
Composite events.
Composite events.
2 separate events. Multiply the chances.
Work it out. All right, great job. So you remember that when you have 2 or more events, you're going to have 2 different fractions, you're going to multiply, and that's how you're going to determine your final probability. Let's go to problem number 3. Work it out by yourself. Go for it. Okay, if you got A, put your hand in the air. If you got B, pat yourself on the back. If you got C, drive a car.
Oh, yeah.
And if you got D, put your hands down. All right, most of y'all got C. Y'all did a great job on that question. For your exit ticket today, I'm going to need for you to solve the problem. If I flip 3 coins, what is the probability that they all land heads up? So if my material managers will go get exit tickets for everybody, just make sure you get this complete. All right, guys, you can go. Make sure you finish your check for understanding by Friday, okay? Exit ticket, exit ticket. Have your exit ticket. Name. Put your name on this, please. Thank you. All right. Doesn't have it. Has it. Has it. Has it. Doesn't have it. Has it. Has it. Has it. Doesn't have it. Has it. Doesn't have it. Has it. Has it. Has it. And has it. You come back up to me. And now I know who I need to work with. Okay.